All right, we have another cast of the movie The Ancient Gate. You're very welcome, sir.
Thank you so much.
So, sir, please
Yes.
can you introduce yourself and the role you played in this movie?
Okay. My name is Frank Udwak Akpan. I played the role Uncle Amadi.
Uncle Amadi.
Yes.
Sorry, that name Udwak, is it Calabar or
Okay. I'm from Akwa Ibom State.
Why?
Ukana from local government. Dominican village. Anang speaking tribe. Yes.
Wow, Akwa Ibom, see your own. No?
Nah.
How do you guys even greet?
Okay, we say Messiere Day. Yes.
Okay, so you're very welcome. So, Uncle Amadi, who is Uncle Amadi?
Okay, Uncle Amadi was and it was an elder, let's say, a titled man.
Okay.
I would not say Uncle Amadi was evil, kind of, or wicked. Yes.
Uncle Amadi was not evil. Are you sure you're not defending him?
No, I'm not defending him. No, but yes, I know he had that kind of evil vibe. He was doing that kind of evil things.
Okay.
Yeah, so Uncle Amadi was a custodian, yes, of an ancient altar. It was a custodian. This thing was passed down to him by his forefathers. So he was the one in charge now.
Okay.
Yeah. So his nephew, who was staying in the city, actually refused to come worship this deity.
Wow.
And so Uncle Amadi was not really happy about it. So that was the whole problem. That was how the whole confusion came about.
I get.
Yes.
So how long have you been acting in the industry?
Okay. I've been acting more than a decade now.
Wow.
Yes, more than a decade, like
over 10 years.
Yes, over 10 years. I've been acting.
Yes. That means a child that they gave birth to when you started acting will be in like primary 6 now.
You could all big now.
Wow, that's been long. That's very nice. So, is this your first time working on a project like this? I believe you've worked on different projects.
Yes.
So, is this the first time working on a big project like this?
No, let's say that's not my first time working on a big project like that. I've worked on so many projects, so many big projects actually, and God has been helping. Yes.
Okay, that's good. So you said you played the role of Uncle Amadi.
Yes.
Now, what attracted you to this role?
Okay. Now, what attracted me to this role? Now, I needed to interpret a certain kind of character.
Okay.
Now, I needed to. So many things is going on per se in the world today. In quotes. Now there are so many evil things going on, and the people are not aware. And this, so I wanted to. What attracted me was to really bring this thing to the knowledge of people.
Okay.
So I wanted to take up this character, put myself in that shoe to really explain, to really interpret this thing, and let people know that so many things that are hidden like this, so many things that is affecting people, so many things that people are going through. This is the actual cause. So some of the things that this uncle do is not because they really want to. They just want you to follow suit.
Yeah,
they just want you to. Yeah, just want you to take up this tradition.
Yes.
But what they fail to understand is that this tradition is really affecting
the lives.
Yes. It's even affecting them. They are not aware, but probably some are aware. But they can't just leave it because like a cult, it's like something they vow to, something they swore allegiance to. So I wanted exposing that thing. I wanted exposing it. Yes. So when I saw it, I was like, wow, this is something I love doing. This is something I wanted to really take up.
That's good. So sorry, somebody was curious, and when he saw you, he actually thought you were an old man. The character on Amadi looks old. So we are curious. Are you up to 50 years? Are you
very good?
Even in different projects, we've seen you as an old man. Are you up to 50 years or 60 years?
I'm not up to 50. I'm not up to 40. But truth be told, but I would say a very big thank you to our customer.
Yes.
Because you see, how we look on set, how we want to look, if your customer is not that good, it can't transform you to that. So what the way I looked to the dressing and everything, our designers, our customer played a lot. They did a lot. They played majorly. They were the one who actually chose the attire for me, who actually did the makeup that made me look that way, look exactly how the character should
Yes.
look.
So that's good. So the next question I'll be asking is, what part of your character was most challenging? Although I can guess it, too, but what was the challenge?
Um, challenge. You see, um, from that part, that I took the part of talking to Steven, like letting Steven know that he's the cause of this thing. And so that part was not, it was not really easy because the timing, we're supposed to shoot that part during the day, but something happened and we should start it during the night. So every person now put yourself to to make it like it was when I did it in the night, and like evening night scene, like I had to do it like a night scene.
Yes.
So it was challenging, the transition, the switch and everything. So
Yes.
I think that was my most challenging because it had to change even my the lines and other
Yes.
things. So I had to put myself in that character
So,
to, you
but
know.
do you find it difficult to play the role of an old man? You are young and then you have to
Yeah.
become old all of a sudden. Do you find that really challenging, or it's something you just flow with?
Actually, I love playing the role of an old man.
Wow.
I love playing that role, especially this kind of old man, that can really do things. I love it. So I don't find it challenging. I don't find it challenging at all. I
Okay,
don't find it
okay. So,
challenging.
did you relate personally with your character in any way? Did it remind you of something, or did you feel the pain, the emotions of your character? Did you relate with it?
Yes, I relate personally with the character I played, the Uncle Amadi character, because a lot of things is going on in our nation, a lot of things is going on in around us, our lives, and these things affect us directly or indirectly. Now, when you don't want to play along, or you don't want to do the bidding of these custodians, this kind of people, um, they do things that are dangerous to you.
Yes.
Some go as far as cutting you short. So because I've experienced it close, people that are close to me being affected by this kind of things. So yes, I
You
relate
related
to it
with it.
personally. Yes,
Okay, okay.
personally.
So, I would like to ask now, what was your favorite scene? Was it the scene where you were blowing trumpets to invoke Igbada, or your challenge with Steven? Which one was your favorite
My
scene?
favorite scene was when I was just sharpening my cutlass and Steven
Ah.
just walked in, and I looked
Yes.
at him. I said, "Whoa, you are here!" And he said, "He's here to bow." And I said,
Ah,
"Wow,
finally.
finally!"
Ọpẹ́ o.
All the things I have been struggling, all the appearing, disappearance. Do you
Yes.
know how many times I disappeared? Do you know how many times I blew trumpet? More my
Trying
vein.
to trying to persuade the young man to
Persuade
come.
this guy.
Yes, I
And
know
so
that
finally
feeling.
he came. And
Yes.
when I saw him, I said, yes. Finally, at least he paid off.
Yes.
Yes.
So we'll be asking now, how was your experience working on this movie? Was it really stressful?
Yes, my experience working on this movie, yes, it was stressful because we're able to achieve everything in a day. Now, shooting everything in just one day, my God, you understand that it was not that easy.
One day.
Knowing the fact that we had to pause at some time. In short, we're acting and we're eating.
Wow.
It was that bad. So it was not really easy, and some of the things I did, shooting from this location, moving down to this other location, and those things. So it was stressful. But one of the things I thank the Lord was that the people who were on set, the people who were working, everyone was willing, and everyone was actually happy to do what they were doing. So that also consoled, and that also helped us achieve a
Okay,
lot.
that is good. So, what was the most memorable moment on set? Like, did something happen on set that you can remember? What was memorable about the set?
Um, the most memorable moment on set, um, for me, was actually during the during the Igbada stuff.
Okay, the battle.
Yes, the
Okay,
battle.
yes.
looking at when the whole thing was happening, and Uncle Amadi was shocked to see that, oh, Stephen betrayed him.
Mm.
Stephen betrayed him, and all of a sudden, he is now left to stand in between Stephen and Uncle Amadi, and in
Mm.
between Stephen
And
and
Igbada.
Igbada.
Mm.
At that point, to me, it was like a whole new thing. Actually, this scene of betrayal.
Yes.
So to me, that was
So
all.
the next question: how was the relationship among the cast members? Was there any quarreling? How was it?
Um. Okay. Was there any quarreling? No, there was no quarreling.
Wow.
Now, everything went smoothly. Um, Everything went smoothly. The cast, um, there was this relationship, this cordial relationship. There was this love. There was this togetherness.
Yes.
Yeah, so there was no problem at all from the beginning. In short, it was the love and the good relationship, the cordial relationship, that made everything flow so well. That we're able to achieve the whole video, the whole thing you saw in one day.
One day.
Yes, if there was actually confusion, if there was actually this all on and
On
off
and off.
battle
Yes.
stuff, it would have been that easy.
Definitely.
Yeah, so there was this joy. There was this joy in the atmosphere.
Okay. So was there any unexpected moments? I like you said you shot this in one day. So
Mm,
obviously you'd have needed to compile a lot of things into one day. So were
yes.
there unexpected things that just sprang up and stuff
Mm,
like that?
you know, we give glory to God. Like, for instance, the night scene. It was never planned. It was never scripted
Wow.
that we're going to do something like that, or no, which was never planned. It was just, oh, what do we do? We need to come the next day. Budget, financial
Yes.
implication and the rest.
Yes.
We need
Yes.
to come the next day. No, 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 we can't do this. I would just say, boom, idea came up. No, we can do this. We can make it a night scene. It's going to be a dream scene, like Chevy is
Yes.
dreaming. Okay, we can make it a night scene. And it's going to be unique. And trust me, when it came out so well, so beautiful.
Yes, it was
It was
beautiful.
like, oh, we guys did it. But they didn't know that, we were running out of time. And God just turned everything to our favor.
So a blessing.
Yeah, so
That's
we just give
beautiful.
glory to God.
So how did you prepare for your role? I'm really curious to know this one. Did you start observing old men, how they talk, how they walk? Did you start how did you prepare to play the role
Uh,
of an old man? Clearly you're a young person. So
you know,
how was it?
funny enough, I've been acting evil uncle, all these evil things.
Ah, you need to
But
repent. Oh.
no, 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 no. I'm not evil actually. But I've been taking that role. So now there's something about preparing something. Now there's actually this God factor, because first and foremost you have to know um what you are asked to do. You have to know you have to understand the script.
Yes.
Then after understanding the script, understand what the script wants you to do, what the role, what this elderly man has to do, what is his role, what he has to do. So one of the things I did was to sit down. I actually sat down and actually allow this unimagined it, what I'm expected to do. If I'm a custodian of a deity, of an altar, what am I
Yes.
expected to
How
do?
would you behave?
How would I behave? Now, if no, number two, I'm an elder. How am I expected to behave? Now, this is my nephew. How am I expected to behave towards him? Now, how am I
Yes.
supposed to talk to him? Am I
Yes.
supposed to plead with him? Am I supposed to speak in this manner? So all those things helped me while I was sitting down. I was imagining it. So I was able to imagine it, that okay, yes, because it was like my dark room, my moments alone.
Wow.
So when I come out and I say, okay, this is a picture, this is the whole thing that is playing. So when I'm coming out, how am I supposed to? This is how I'm supposed to talk. This is how I'm supposed to walk. This is how I'm supposed to relate. So all those things in my quiet time, I was able to build all those things and bring them
Yes.
together.
Wow.
And those are what you actually saw in the video.
That's really beautiful.
Yes.
So, did the role teach you something new about acting or real life? Like after playing this role, did you did you get any inspiration from this role?
Yes. Honestly, after playing the role, it taught me new things about life. I had to sit down. I had to pray. I had to pray like, Lord, if there's anything connected to me that I don't know about,
Yes,
break it.
like an ancient
Yes,
did
ancient thing.
something.
Because
Yes,
there's certain things we don't know about.
yes,
You understand? So the role actually brought a lot of things and actually opened my eyes that, oh, wow, these things are kind of limitations that hold men down without them
Yes.
knowing. So it actually made me, as in, opened my eyes to a whole lot of new things. Now,
Yes.
in acting wise, it made me see acting in another light, because this was not the kind of conventional kind of acting for me. Like
Yes.
one you do like this, and the one you have to say different. Some of those things were just something we that came up on
Yes.
set. So it actually taught me a lot, new things, and how to interpret this kind of roles when I meet them again
Yes.
better.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I believe you're an actor, right?
Yes.
So what skills did you develop aside acting
Mm.
on while working on this project? Did you handle any gadgets? Did you do anything aside acting?
Okay. Now, what skills I developed now through this project, because of the togetherness and
Yes.
everything,
Yes.
um, the unity and the love, so many things. You've been allowed to do a lot of things. Number one of those things I did was to actually um handle the camera. Yes,
Wow.
at some point I did that. At
Wow.
some point I held lights.
Wow.
I stretched my
Far,
arms
far.
like I was doing that. Yeah, at some point. So some kind of things like that.
That's
Little
beautiful.
things.
So now we are going to be asking. I know from
Yeah.
my research,
Yes.
you directed this movie.
Uh,
Yes. So I'm curious to know, guys. This is also the director, and so I'm curious to know how was it directing this movie?
mm.
Was there much pressure on you, director? How do we do this? How do we that? Like, how was it? Just
Mhm. You know, like they say, no man is an island.
yes.
Directing a movie is actually it's sweet, it's beautiful when you have people, capable hands around you.
Wow.
Now, now, if you're directing, there are a lot of things to direct.
Yes.
Now, it's now on another level when you have people contributing, and there's like ideas are coming in, and they say, "Oh, we can do it like
Yes.
one," and you're like, "Oh, this is good, and we're doing it," and it came out beautiful. Not just by the director, but a lot of
Okay.
people who were standing by. A lot of people say, "Oh, let's do it this way." I can remember the editor saying, "Ah, this is better." I can remember actors saying, this is better," and this the everything. And
Yes.
to be honest, even the storyline, surprisingly, if I tell how it came about, like it came from, oh God, there's one guy called Ohis, and this guy is very good. Now let me be very honest to you. This guy's very good. Now, storyline came, and it was talking about it. I was like, yes, we can go with this story. We can go, and we sat down, we looked at it. Trust me. So directing the movie, there are a lot of components that made the work easy. Yes, there are a lot of components, there are a lot of things. If I won't go deep into it, I have to talk a lot. But the crew, actors, editors, and everyone made this work so easy and made it so lovable. That's why you were able to see it, that the whole project was achieved in a day,
Yes.
and, and still beautiful and looking that way. And so I just want to say a lot of person added to it. It was not easy, but a lot of person made it easy
Yeah.
and made it
So there
achievable.
was no fighting, no actors telling
No,
you, director, I'm not doing this one.
no,
Director, I'm going home. There was nothing like
there
that.
was no pulling of clothes.
Uh,
Oh. There was no pulling of small short metal. No, 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 no.
we
There
thank
was, no,
God.
there was no
So,
such like that.
what did you learn from the actors on the set? I believe you worked with different actors. So,
Yeah.
what did you learn from them? What did you learn?
There's this creative part of every actor.
Yes.
When you allow them, you see the creative side of them. And when you're directing and you see people acting a particular way, directing. Let me tell you something. There's something about directing. There's how somebody can act, and you look at it and say, okay, wow, this is better. Or you can do it like this. But if person never acted that way, you wouldn't have an idea on how to tell the
Yes.
person how to improve on. Do you understand? So there were a lot of new vibes I saw there.
Yes.
And working with this actually brought out a lot of new. It showed me a
All
whole
right.
lot of things.
So, you said this movie was shot in one day.
Yes,
Okay, so
one day.
what was the toughest part of shooting? Was it the beginning, the middle, the end? What was the toughest part of shooting?
Um, the toughest part of shooting. Okay, okay. I'll say it was the but that the interior the I mean the forest scene, that part.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, that
When they
was
were in the
to
bush.
yes, when they were in the bush.
Yes.
That was to me the toughest part when Igbada had to appear the Uncle Amadi
Mm.
and Stephen. That part, that part because they were Stephen has a lot of lines there,
Yes.
and Igbada also had
Yes.
lines, so many lines there. I think in that part, I think Uncle Amadi had not too many lines, not too many lines as this compared to these two. So to me, that was the toughest part.
Okay.
Yes.
So, was there any scene that pushed you out of your comfort zone?
Scene that pushed me out of my comfort zone. Funny enough, this evil uncle thing is my comfort zone.
So,
Oh.
you find peace in evil. The
No,
movies.
not. Now I'm actually relaxing that part. Yeah, I'm actually relaxed.
Okay.
Also, I won't say any part pushed me out of my comfort zone.
Okay.
But like that point of drinks and all those things
Okay.
actually,
That's
yes,
beautiful.
yes.
And how were you able to overcome challenges of sex? Because obviously challenges will come. So how did you overcome them?
Okay. Now, how we were able to overcome challenges on set was first and foremost we told ourselves the truth. That this is the number of persons here. We need
Yes.
to be together. We need to understand ourselves and we need to help ourselves out.
Yes.
So we're able to maintain that relationship, that atmosphere, that joy, that peace, that love. So
Yes.
that that was to us, that was the part that was these things I've mentioned were actually the things that helped us to overcome the challenges because there were some challenges that was already glaring at us.
Yeah.
It was facing us, but because of the help, the hand were holding hand. Everybody hands were together,
Yes.
and so it didn't really show. It didn't
Okay.
really were able to surmount them.
Okay. So what message do you hope viewers to take from this movie? What do you expect them to learn from this movie?
Okay, I want viewers to understand that behind everything, there's a spirit. Behind every situation of life, behind everything you're facing, there's a spirit, whether good or bad, there's a spirit.
Yes.
And don't live your life careless. Don't be careless about your life.
Yes.
Don't be careless about your life. You need to learn how to take up challenges. You need to learn how to pray. Don't
Yes.
don't just don't just shy away. Don't just leave the battle for your pastor. Don't
Yes.
leave it to your pastor. There are things you should pray out yourself. Like that's what Stephen did.
Yeah.
He faced the problem, he faced the challenge, he faced the deity, he was able to face the altar and said, no, enough is enough. I can't go through this. I can't keep running away. And by so doing, he was able to overcome that challenge. So
Okay.
to our viewers, I want you to take up challenges, face
Okay.
them, and the Lord will help you.
Yes. Yes. So let's say, how did this movie strengthen or challenge your faith? I believe this is a Christian film. It's a
Yes,
faith-based film. So how
yes,
did it increase your faith?
yes. Knowing the fact that um, Igbada was defeated, to me, it tells me that there's nothing, ancient or new, that cannot be defeated.
Yeah.
Ancient or new, old or whether it is from forefathers or whether it's anybody or whether they say this one is the custodian and he said they handed over something to him. No, my faith is like whatever I face as a challenge,
Yes.
I can overcome it,
Okay.
and it can be brought down to a level ground. Yeah,
Yes. Speaking of faith, yeah, speaking of
yeah,
faith, I want to ask because I've seen you in many movies where you play the role of a pastor and you
yes,
give prophecies and deliverance and all of that. So, in real life, are you
mm.
actually a pastor?
Yeah. By the
Uh,
grace of God, I was ordained. I'm a
wow.
pastor. By the grace of God.
So,
Yes,
so people can reach out to you and you can pray for them
yes,
by grace of God.
yes, yes. I
Okay.
can actually pray for them.
So that's good. That's beautiful. So we have Pastor Udwak here.
Yeah.
All right. So what spiritual lesson did you personally learn from this role? Like something spiritual. It
Yes.
opened your eyes, spiritual lens. What did you learn?
Spiritual lesson I learned from this is that you see this deity, this custodian thing is real. This altar thing is real. You know, some persons say, it's not real, oh, we're just only thinking. No, it is real. Some lives are being tied down because they fail to understand that these things are real. These things are you don't they are mysteries, yes, but they are real, they are there. And we should not take it lightly. We should not say, oh, we're city people, are this, we're this. No, 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 no.
Yes.
The times you need to sit down and make certain things straight.
Yeah, so they are not just fictional.
No,
They're
they're
not
not
just
us. They're not just
yes, that's
fictions.
true. So I have to ask, what do you enjoy most about acting? Is acting like a passion for you, or you're just doing it, just
Uh,
because you have to do it, just because it's a ministry? Do you also what do you enjoy about
yeah,
acting?
I enjoy, aside ministry part and aside
Yeah.
the passion, I enjoy the fact that lives are being affected. We're touching lives. We're
Yes.
affecting lives. People are giving testimony that, oh, this movie touched me and it helped me to pray. It pushed us to pray. We're delivered. We watched this movie and we're delivered. You understand?
Yes.
So those things to me are it gives me joy.
Yeah.
It gives me joy to hear that lives are being affected. So it's something that really makes me happy. And I
Yes.
say, oh, this is I
That's
still want to do
wonderful.
more. Yeah.
Yes. So, who inspired you, or what inspired you to be an actor? There are some actors that were inspired to become actors probably because they saw other actors. Some of them
Yes.
saw the luxury life. They say, if I become an actor, oh God, I will buy Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
So, what actually inspired you, or
Okay.
who inspired you to be an actor?
Okay. The person who inspired me, I call her name. I hope I'm free to call her name.
Yes,
Yeah.
sure.
Sister Juliana.
Sister Juliana.
Yes, she,
Yes.
because that day she was, I think I was in the choir. I was in the choir. So that day when the rehearsal, night rehearsal, she called and she was also, and they were looking for a person to play a particular character. So they gave me a minor. They just said, please, can you help us? Just stand here, just do a minor character. So when I did that, that was the first time ever.
Wow.
No, okay, that was not the first time because I've been acting when I was young, but
Yes.
like,
In a big way
yes, in a
now.
big way now.
Yes.
So she gave me that, and she now said, when I spoke, she said, "Your voice is strong, and you're not shy."
Yes.
I said, "Okay, yeah, I'm not shy." She now said, "Okay, you're not acting that minor again. Act this major role,
Wow, promotion.
promotion." And so I did, and from there, the whole church I say, "Hey, why don't they change my name to Koran?" So that was it. That was
Wow,
so.
that was
Ever
beautiful.
since then, it has been acting,
Wow.
acting, acting. When I left school, still acting, and that's how.
Wow. So
That's how I came
Sister
into the ministry.
Juliana practically pushed you
Yes,
in. Wow, that's
actually pushed
beautiful.
me
So we
to.
thank God for Sister Juliana. Thank you. So what advice would you give to upcoming actors? Because you've been in this industry for over 10 years. That
Yes,
is about 10 years of experience, 10 years of challenges. Now
yes.
there are actors that are still coming after you. There are those in the faith niche
Hmm.
that are still coming. What would you advise them?
Okay, what I advise actors, upcoming actors, is that be focused. Know what you want.
Yes.
Do you want to touch lives?
Wow.
Because the first thing to understand here is that, why do you want to act? Why do you want to act? Do you want to act because of the, oh, this is what actors get, this is what this or this is, you understand? Yes, there has to be something that is pushing you. There has to be this inner man, this push from the inside.
Yes.
There's something so if you don't have it, you might just come and just be like, oh man, I'm tired about all this thing. So what is your drive? What is your drive? So you have to understand that. So to everyone coming up, have a drive. Know what is pushing you. Understand your passion. And when you understand this, when you've known this thing, when you can practically define these things, then be diligent. Be diligent.
That's beautiful. So lastly, before you leave us,
Yeah.
what next project are we expecting to see? What is your next project?
Okay. There's something that's been cooking.
Okay.
Big. You know, when we did this Asian Gates,
Yes.
it came out and the hand of the Lord was upon it. It was a blessing, and the heaven was open again.
Yes.
Over our life. So we started working on the Ancient Gate 2.
Woo! So there's a part two coming
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah. There's a
So
part
that
two.
means is Uncle Amadi coming back to life? Oh,
funny enough, funny enough, there's a twist about this
Okay,
one.
it's a sequel.
Yes, which I'm not going to say now.
Okay.
There's a twist. There's a twist, and I just want viewers to watch out for Asian
Okay.
Gate 2, because trust me, if when you start watching it, you won't move from where you are.
Wow.
It's a big project, and it's going to be dropping very, very soon.
Very soon.
Very, very soon. Very, very. We have been working day and night tirelessly just to make sure that this comes out. So very, very soon it's going to be dropping.
Okay, so what can you say to people? To would you advise your viewers to go and watch part one again?
Ah,
Even those that have watched it before,
hey.
go and refresh their brain. What should they do?
That one I cannot. And see, I need to increase the mic. See, if you've not watched Asian Gate 1, the Asian Gate 1,
Yes.
you are missing, no. You are missing. You're missing a very big thing. So please, if you've not watched it, please go back, go to the Preachers TV,
Yes.
search there, you see it, the Asian Gate.
Yes.
Trust me, you will love it. Because there are a whole lot of things that you will learn from this movie. There are a whole lot of things that will speak to you, and you will understand life from a deeper perspective. So please, if you've not watched it, please go back and watch it. I featured in the movie, and trust me, I'm not tired of watching that movie.
Yes.
I keep watching it. I've watched it so many times.
Yes.
So please, even those that have watched it, go back and watch it again. Prayerfully watch it. And trust the Lord.
Okay, so we'll be waiting for the Asians Gate 2. Like, once it drops like this, I can't wait to watch it. So thank you so much, Pastor Frank, Pastor Udwak, for being here with us tonight. So guys, anticipate Asian Gate 2. All right. See you all.
Thank you.